My name is Jake Abdullah. Welcome to the Book of Jake. We have another interesting episode where we're talking to a content creator. Should I call you Spacedollah or just Dollah?
You can either Spacedollah or Dollah, whichever you like, bro.
Okay, I'll call you Space.
Whichever you're comfortable with.
I'll call you Space. Now, it is really interesting that I found you on Instagram, living with cadavers and dead people and stuff like that. My first impression was, is this real? We'll get into that. Tell us about yourself first, very quickly. What do you do?
Sure. I'm a full-time content creator. I've been making educational content for the past 4 years and a half. I teach about science and space. And only a year and a half ago, I started penetrating into documentaries. I see the Westerners do it and I say to myself, hey, why got no Malay people doing this? So I gave it a try and boom. Yeah.
So you're getting massive views on YouTube.
Correct.
What was your largest number?
So in average, every month we get about 500 million views.
500 million?
Yes, sir.
So you're actually making money off YouTube lah? I'm not scared.
Well, we do have RPM on both YouTube and Facebook. They pay you for every 1,000 view, but I don't monetize that way. We make enough, maybe about $5,000 to $7,000. But how I monetize the social media is we teach people how to be content creators.
Oh, that's really amazing.
We have physical and digital classes as well.
Where did this all start?
It started 4 years and a half ago.
No, where did you start?
Oh, where did I start? Damn. Very rarely do I get this question. Where do I start? I started 4 years and a half ago, bro. Is that?
No, but you didn't get up one morning and says, Ma, aku nak jadi content creator.
I had let's call it a spiritual trip. I shall not say in front of the media on what it was.
Okay.
But I had a spiritual trip. And bro, let me tell you, it was life-changing. So after the spiritual trip that I had, while I was in this, I remember two things that happened. One, I was walking down a path and it was a complete darkness. And then I saw a light in front of me and I went to the light and a big hand came and took me out and I came out my mom's vagina and I was an infant.
What?
Yeah, I was an infant. And my dad azan to me. And then poof, complete darkness again. And then I was walking down a forest. I could feel the mist and the rain on my face. Yet I was just sitting on the sofa. And I saw two sides of me. On the right side, he didn't look rich, but he was so happy. He was smiling. On the left side, he looked destroyed.
Who is he?
Me.
Ew.
Yeah, it was me vision. Just one very happy, one looked completely messed up.
Is this a premonition or is this you really saw?
I call this hidayah. So some people say whatever. Now you have to. Let's not go there. Yeah. But so I talked to that happy side of me, and he told me, "You do YouTube for 7 years, you can change the world." And I woke up from that trip. Not changing overnight, but then I slowly said no to the bad shit, the thing that were destroying my life. And I didn't know something. I took the initiative to learn, and here I am.
You sound to me as a guy who has been always finding yourself. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you found yourself now?
Yes.
And who is this new person you found?
I know exactly what I want and what I have to do.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. And I tell people this, I lecture a lot of people, I coach a lot of CEOs and stuff like that. And I tell them, if you don't know who you want to be, how can you be that person? So tell me about this one YouTube video which you sent me to watch, which I watched and I still cannot grasp it. Like, what the hell's happening here?
Sure.
So explain the video.
So 2 years ago, we decided that we wanted to start penetrating into the documentary market. We realized in Malaysia specifically, when people were doing content, it's always the typical stuff, especially long form content is always joke, funny stuff. And no one really does documentaries. And if people do travel, it's always luxurious hotels and shit.
It's okay.
Okay. And I have no interest in doing this sort of thing. So I said to myself, okay, I see the Westerners.
But I like nice hotels.
Yeah, no complaints, but I like third world country. I like tents and I like bizarre things. So we saw this one beautiful culture in Indonesia at Toraja where every 3 years, they would take out the dead body, change the clothes. And we're like, can we go here? So we looked for a tour guide. We shot a few pictures of what the Westerners did. We're like, okay, we need to do this. If we come here, can we do it? And he's like, yes. So we went there. We stayed with the Ketua Kampung, bro. Let me tell you, we did some amazing things. I slept in a cave with 800 dead bodies. I changed the clothes of a corpse that's been dried up for 75 years.
Are they still intact?
Yes.
How did they?
They put formalin. Yeah, there's like certain
so
chemicals.
It's like mummifying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lift them up, maybe 6 to 7 bodies, lift them up, change their clothes, give them cigarette, look at their nails. It was a wonderful...
Give them cigarettes? This is smoking and stuff.
No, but they just put it in the mouth. According to the Torajan culture, they've not died. They can only be considered dead once they sembelih 27 kerbau. And until that ceremony has been done, they are still considered alive. So they'll be placed in the living room. They'll be given food to talk to like they are a regular, normal
who
living
am I
human
to
being.
dispute their beliefs?
Yeah, and they're Christians, which is wonderful. In Toraja especially, we don't have this separation of Islam and Christianity. Their graves are all side by side. And I find this very fascinating and wonderful. Yeah.
So let me ask you, when you there spend the night with 800 bodies, nothing spooky happened?
No.
Tak ada apa?
I don't believe in ghosts.
You don't believe in ghosts? Nothing? Seriously?
No, there's no logic to it. There's no scientific logic to the existence of ghosts. Yeah.
So I will not get there because I've had one of those experiences, but I will not talk about it.
Why not tell me?
No, I will tell you.
Okay, bye.
I will tell you. So your content has evolved. Okay, now you're being signed by The Raw and you're doing stuff which is, by the way, is Syed Saddiq's brother, which he doesn't like to say.
Assalamualaikum semua.
In fact, when I first met him, I said, you're the better looking dollar.
Oh, this guy.
Remember?
Kau dengar ni?
I said, this is the better looking dollar. So it has changed. So why? Is it economic implications?
No. I think it's the evolution of why I started and where I am now. I always say to people, when I first started social media, I wanted money. But then after doing it for a while, I wanted power. So
what do you mean power?
Power to change tides, power to have a voice to change things when I want to. And not bad things, but to have a positive impact. I always say to people, when you're building a social media, you're not building a following, you're building a positive cult. And to have this little children enjoy the content, I say to myself, okay, now we are doing this, let's start Spacedollah Kids, where it's for 3 to 7 years old. We tap the kids. When they grow up, they have this content, and then when they grow up older, they have the documentaries. So we want to build, we believe that if we stay doing this for the next 2 decades, you'll build a cult already. But a positive cult, not like, those scary religious cult. Yeah.
What do your parents say about all this? What did they want? I'm sure they didn't want Saddiq to become a politician. He's already a politician. Too far down the road to change. What did you want to become? What did they want to see in you, and how are they looking at you now?
My parents wanted me to be a flight engineer. They sent me to study abroad. I was in US at Florida for I think 2 years, but I failed. I got so culture shock, bro. Culture shock throat me. But
was it the girls and everything else?
Bro, I watched American Pie. Okay. I joined a fraternity.
Okay.
I did the whole mat rempit thing, I bought a big bike. I guna duit marah.
Marah, if you're hearing this, you didn't
I
mean
still bayar. Never miss any payment. No problem, Marah. I love you. But I did the whole, because you watch a lot of movies and then you see the highway is so beautiful. Why not? So I failed after 2 years, came back. My parents really wanted me to pursue in engineering, but I hated it.
Same, I studied engineering and also dropped out.
I didn't like it. And I did a lot of odd jobs. But the last job I was at, where I did sales, it was a cloud kitchen. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So I decided to, okay, no, I'm going to quit. So I I was a Grab driver full time. Best decision I ever made.
Really?
Oh, yes. I think being a Grab driver was the best thing I ever made in my life because it gave me the freedom to.
It's like Denzel in Equalizer 3, the Lyft driver.
Yeah. And while I was doing Grab for a year and a half, I hustled every day. Girlfriend a chow because I was a brokey. Unfortunately, I don't have a corrupted brother to give me money. And I tried, bro. I tried. When he was a minister, bro, let me tell you, I went to him with like a huge document. This old company I was working with, he said, bro, you give this to your brother, you can get rich, 100 million. Ooh, I was excited already. I met him, he fucking throw in the rubbish bin. So I tried. And so I did all the sketchy things, didn't work, and then I did Grab, and it was the best decision I made because while I was doing Grab, I was able to focus 100% on social media. I started seeing results after a year and a half, and I was like, oh, you can actually make
when
money.
was this?
This was 4 years and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But I didn't start with Spacedollah. I started with True Dollar, reaction content in YouTube, failed after 47 videos, went to gaming, failed, went to Spacedollah. Only after 160 videos, then only I saw traction.
Now is an amazing story because most people, and I reflect on what Usain Bolt said. He says, it took me 4 years to run 9 seconds, and you want to do it in a day. So your grit and your tenacity to stay to 160 episodes. How?
I didn't like anything else I was doing. I knew I didn't have any other option, and I'm a strong believer of whether it's man or woman, when you're pushed to your lowest point of your life and nobody wants to help you, you can only help yourself. And in social media, you cannot fail as long as you don't quit.
I like that.
You really cannot fail in the industry as long as you don't quit. And a lot of people, when they do social media, they think it's like skim cepat kaya, They think after 1-2 years you can become famous, rich and successful. That's all bullshit.
Joe Rogan so
no such thing. No such thing. I posted and edited by myself over 1,000 plus videos by myself. I berlakon in front of the camera 1,000 plus, edited 1,000 plus using only iMovie and Canva, bro. iMovie and Canva. And only after that were we able to hire editors, have an actual team and everything. I knew I just enjoyed doing it. And I knew that even though there was a 1% chance I could make it, isn't it worth the try? So I just went all the way.
So fast forward to now. Now what you're doing is there are a couple of things that you're doing also. You're teaching, you said.
Yes.
Explain this to me.
So we go to Oxford. At Oxford,
you're sort of like collaborating with Ashraf. Ashraf Khalid.
Yeah. So we are going again on October and December.
I told him to take me along. He hasn't decided.
Bro, let me tell you, Oxford.
See, I'm pitching this on air.
Ashraf, apa benda ni Ashraf? Tolong bawa Encik Ashraf.
Okay.
Hey. But Oxford is amazing. You know why? 60% of the attendees are the 1%. The ultra successful. The one that are making 30 million and above every year. So we had Kopiku, we had Gula Kekri, we had Trapo, 70 million and above. So when you meet all these people and you surround yourself with them, you really open your mind to the world of entrepreneurs. Yeah, so my slot over there is like 2 hours to teach about social media. And I teach how I was able to build it organically. And I tell them, hey, you have a lot of money. And if I'm able to do it by myself, get 500 million views every month, and you have a shit ton of money, you're not doing it, you're doing it wrong. So I tell them exactly what I do, how to do it step by step. I show them how to post, how I use AI to get all my content. I show them in detail, and for some reason they like it.
If somebody would have to learn it here in Malaysia with you, how much would your classes?
We have our
group.
Yeah, we have our physical class coming up on September 27.
Yeah, I'll put out the links here.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like 388 ringgit for 6 hours. You'll spend 6 hours with me in a big crowd.
I might come and pay and do it.
Bro, let me tell you, if my class does not impress you, I'll cut a finger in front of you.
No, just pay me back my money.
No, let me tell you.
No, I'm just kidding.
Everyone I teach, they all say the same thing. It's so easy to adapt, and it makes complete sense. A lot of people in Malaysia, they want to teach, but they don't want to share you too much because they feel you'll create competition. I say that's bullshit. In social media, there's no such thing as competition. The more people doing the same thing we do.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
But in Malaysia, unfortunately, they don't be competition.
I have a very strange feeling that you're going to be super successful.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Because you know why? Forget about talent. Forget about talent. The thing that I wrote a book called Book of Jake, which I'll pass you, which you must read. There's a chapter about grit. It's you can't beat somebody who doesn't want to give up. And you strike me as a person who has gone through so much in your life. You still keep getting up. How do you do it?
Well, I wasn't born to be number 2, bro.
I like that.
I wasn't born to be number 2. Spacedollah has not.
So that means Saddiq is number 2.
He knows this. Saddiq knows this. And we had a podcast once. Saddiq was like, bro, once your English betul-betul viral, you're going to be bigger than me. I'm like, duh.
But you're so articulate with your English.
So we have Spacedollah Bahasa Melayu and Spacedollah English. We berlakon 2 kali, bro, every time we make the content. And Spacedollah English, YouTube hasn't exploded like Spacedollah Bahasa Melayu, but I know it's going to take a long time. And once we reach that stage, we'll go from 1% to 100%. And a lot of people quit because it's tough, because you're competing with the world. But it's supposed to be tough, and that's why it's fun. But yeah, I strongly believe we will make an impact in the world to educate people.
Another interesting fact about you is you tend to wear batik a lot, and surprisingly, my wife also does corporate batik. And why?
I want to bring out the beauty of Malaysia, and I want to modernize batik.
Are you a patriot?
I love batik. Yeah,
You don't love Malaysia, lah.
I love Malaysia. I love Malaysia. Bro, this guy, I love Malaysia, bro. Let me tell you, Malaysia is the safest place to live at
It
now.
is. I love it. You orang semua nak pergi nak migrate sini, tak payahlah duduk sini lah.
Kau complain lebih. Kau cuba pergi luar negara. Mereka piu-piu. But yeah, I love batik. And I realized I decided a few months ago that I wanted to wear batik every day. Because...
So do you have a range coming out? Your own range?
No, we're working together with Jackal.
Okay.
But dah 2 minggu kan, Jackal, apa cerita ni? Kita dah seminggu tunggu batik you.
So you're such an interesting guy. You have so much energy. Are you married and do you have kids?
You want my honest opinion?
Please, this is an honest show.
Women are a distraction.
For you, right now.
All women are a distraction. When you are in your phase where you want to be the best, there is no such thing as...
Maybe you cannot handle it lah.
Bro, nak dating, nak kena jaga hati, nak kena keluar duit.
But this is cycle of life, what?
Bro, I rather focus 100%, know work-life balance for a decade, for 90 years of happiness, than sikit-sikit, have fun.
So you don't get lonely?
All the time. All the time. Don't mean I don't have fun, bro. Come on, man.
Okay, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there.
But relationship and all this nanti lah, bro.
Okay, so I think when the time is right, you will succumb to it.
I don't want to get married, bro. I do want to settle down. Don't get me wrong. And I think until I do that, lagi banyak dosa aku buat.
Okay. So,
but I'm not financially ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cincin belah rotan je. Cukup. Lafaz dan.
I want to be there. And then baru bercinta.
Okay. So, usually I start with this question at the beginning, but I'm going to start with it at the end. The name Spacedollah. You told me this and you have to tell the story.
ChatGPT. Aku kena ChatGPT je, bro. My name is Syed Abdullah. So I put Syed Abdullah in ChatGPT and I say I want to talk about educational content about science and space. So I said, use ChatGPT, give me the list of names that is available on all social media. They do all the check, bro. They're like, okay, this name is available on all social media. There was a few list of names. And I said to myself, imagine if you become the biggest thing on earth. It would be so weird. People call you Dollah 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Right? So, and then Spacedollah was over and I Spacedollah. Sounds nice. Okay, I took that.
I actually found your name before I even discovered you. Because somebody said, hey, kau kenal Spacedollah. Huh? Spacedollah? What you doing? Selling satay? You know what I mean? Then I saw your content and it's really interesting. So what is the next big thing that you're going to do?
We are going to visit the Agori.
I might just hire you, for video.
Please.
Okay, I might lah.
Yes, please. Yeah. We are going to be visiting the Agori. Tribe in India.
Agori are people who are cannibals, right?
We're going to live with them for 7 days.
Okay.
We're going to understand the beauty of their culture, their religion, their race. The beauty about Spacedollah is we remind all of you that your religion, your skin color, your race doesn't matter. So we really go against the Malay mindset. But if I don't do it, who will? And I want to bring harmony.
Won't that get you a lot of stigma?
I don't care. I don't live in a world that nak kena sedapkan hati semua orang. Can I share you an advice when it comes to whatever industry we go in, especially social media? Bila you buat social media, you tak boleh menang hati semua orang. Tapi jagalah hati orang yang suka apa you buat. The rest are just noise. I do not have the luxury of time to entertain the people that don't like me. You don't like me, okay. But the people that like me, I love you. I'll take care of you.
What's the great saying? If you want to please everybody, sell ice cream.
Yeah, bro. Even ice cream, I don't tak nak makan, bro.
I don't like Korean flavor. So
Agori.
Okay. So the last question is about you and your brother. Who do you think your parents are most proud of?
Saddiq.
Really?
No, Saddiq, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He's a golden boy, bro. He's a golden goose of the family.
Is it?
Yeah. Not for long.
Does it have an impact on you or not? It has to.
You know what? If you have a sibling that is ultra successful and you're not doing something about it, you're not taking advantage of what God has given you. I think if you have a sibling that's doing very well, you need to compete.
That's very good
Healthy
advice.
competition is fantastic. Tapi janganlah jadi macam I sebelum ni. Bro, I sebelum ni, pemalas. Kaki berbual. Honestly,
All
bro.
talk, no action.
Oh yeah, bro. That was me before. Talk only. Complain only. Say this, say that, but don't do shit.
So, how did you actually decide one morning to get up, change?
Hidayah. Honestly, Hidayah.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
That trip really made me realize I can be someone. I can do something with my life. I don't need to rely on people. Yeah. Now, it didn't happen overnight. It didn't overnight. Aku terus say no to the bad shit, start learning how to do YouTube. No. It still took maybe 9 months of changes, but I gradually said no to the bad shit. The things that were destroying my life, I said no to it.
That's very good. That's very good. Because I always said that you can't make people change. They must want to change themselves.
Yeah.
And you have to find. It's the same with me, not very far from what you're talking about. I come from the nightlife and this and that. And now you say, oh, you're into health and all that. I was never this healthy.
Bro, I look at your story. This guy, the veins scare me, And he's posting it on LinkedIn. I'm like, this guy.
I'm just doing it to help people to understand that it's all possible. It's a plan. It's a plan, So I'm giving them the plan. Anyway, I am so excited for your journey. I'm so excited for Spacedollah's next 5 years. I think you're going to be phenomenal if you have a plan. If you execute it, because most people blindly, like you said, blindly going to, kita buat semua, we can't. You have to start to be able to narrow it down, and I think you're going to be, Saddiq is going to be like, already he's like that.
We both compete because we want to take care of Mama Abuya. We have amazing parents. Yeah. We want to be the one in the family that changes everything in our family.
I think it's not about the money. They just want to see you happy, So I think that's the most important. Any last words to our fans, and also tell us where we can catch you. When are your classes? How do we pay to come and pay? I do not come for free.
Bye, brother. Don't worry.
It's the truth. You should never take advantage of friends, even if it's a restaurant, if it's a hot concert. So go and pay, please.
Well, our classes are not that expensive, but it's very affordable. It's 388 ringgit for 6 hours with me. A to Z, I will teach you. If you're not impressed with the class, I always say to people, man, we can give you your money back. We believe it's among the best in Malaysia, especially because when I teach, I don't just teach like a lecturer. I'm an entertainer, and when you entertain and teach at the same time on a stage,
you're a good storyteller.
You're
a good storyteller.
And to the Spacedollah community, I want to remind all of you. Is that my camera? That's what I'm looking at. To the Spacedollah family, the Spacedollah community who has been supporting me, watching my content every day, I want to remind all of you, thank you. I love you. I exist because of you. And I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't because of you. And I promise you, I will work extremely hard to make all of you proud. To the haters, too bad.
Hey, last question. I was trying to get Ashraf Khalid also on the show, and you are sort of connected with Ashraf Khalid. How?
Yes. So it's all started from my digital classes to physical classes where I charged 1,000, 2,000 ringgit to teach for 6 hours. So we go to SMEs, we cold email them, we're like, hey, let me teach you social media for 6 hours. So one day I had the opportunity to teach Ashraf for 6 hours. He loved it. And that's why I got to go to Oxford. And when I went to Oxford, I came there with a problem. I knew how to bring in views, but I didn't have money to hire editors by that time.
Yeah, that's very time consuming.
So Ashraf came in with his company. He's like, okay, use my workforce. We'll give you give a cut of everything that you make. So he's happy. I'm happy now.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Thanks for sharing your life, your journey, your passions, your dreams with us. I want to see more Malaysians succeed, and they have to understand that sometimes you just have to work harder. You just have to, like you said, distractions, He doesn't want to get married, so ladies don't try to reach for him there. So Spacedollah is your handle on all social media, right?
Yes.
Thanks for getting on the show. Guys, if you liked it, please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.